Ave, I'm Mistru from the SUNTZU clan, and this is the battle I talked about in my previous video of this epic battle mini-series. And this is the battle between let's pause, between me, SUNTZU Wielki Mistrzu, Stavros, also from SUNTZU, and here will be Bartus. I believe the deployment part will end soon. Bartus is our co-founder of our clan, and this is Raps, our legendary player. So, Bartorus and Raps were the only ones that were able to defeat me and Stavros in a single battle in this tournament. And this battle features the legendary matchup between me and Raps, as we were considered the best in our clan and also one of the best in the entire world, because we played a lot of clan battles between our clan and all the best the world had to offer, and we often, really often, won these battles. I will also show one of these battles later in my series. I have a lot of them. I have like 700 of replays to just check everything or select the best. This is impossible, so I just selected a few that I believe are the best, the most epic, and I will show you them. Okay, so yeah, the battle started finally. All the players rush forward as soon as the battle starts. Well, Raps is asleep. So, what do we have? I have Swiss foot, old guard, Swiss foot, 6 chasseurs, a cheval, and 5 voltigeurs, Swiss foot, old guard, and Swiss foot. So this is basically the same squad I had in my previous battle. Well, this is the previous battle, chronologically, but who cares. Stavros has 2 Swiss foot, let's see, 3rd, 4th, and 3 old guards, so yeah, he has still the same army. Bart has, yeah, I believe he has still the same. This is the army that I came up with after a lot of testing, and I just came to a conclusion that this is the best setup French can have. This army has everything. It has a lot of cavalry. It has 3 old guards. It has enough line infantry. It has enough light infantry. It has everything. And voltigeurs, being really cheap, are really cost effective, and they are not playing the the most important part in this army. They are just to stall the enemy, make stakes. This is really useful, the stakes, as you could see in the previous battle in my series. So, and Raps, I believe he'll have the same setup. Yeah. The deployment may vary between us, but yeah, Stavros basically has a little bit different setup, and the other 3 players have really similar. So yeah, the meta is to put your cavalry forward to secure your light infantry when you are making stakes, and then the magic happens. Oh, I'm sorry. Being ill isn't fun. But yeah, I should be fine now. I have a really sore throat, but I think my voice is my standard voice, so... Okay, so what's happening here? Well, there's a lot happening already. So this is a light exchange. There's a choice I can go for. I can just spectate this battle like this, and in this way I won't miss anything, but this is not the optimal view, of course, in terms of like fun to watch. This is really good for strategic overview, but you can't really see all the details, all the charges. I'm not saying this in terms of visual stuff, but just it's really easier to see the details that really matter in the battles. and in this way I won't miss anything, or I can just focus on one flank or the other, and just cast this while we can see the other battle in the background. I think I will go for this and focus on my matchup versus Raps, and mostly on this flank. So yeah, let's go for it. We are getting closer. I have one light infantry here and 4 here. And yeah, this infantry should also have range soon, but it hasn't yet. But what Raps does, he attacks first with his cavalry and follows with his 1 infantry, because he's scared of this, and I still have a little bit of stakes here. So I have these 2 infantries perfectly secure. So I believe they are the attackers in this battle. Oh, this was devastating for me. Really good move by Raps. This infantry is, yeah, it says it's firing, but it's not. So it's really good attack by Raps. He lost his first cavalry. My cavalry still holds up here, and it tied up his old guard here. He didn't have to make a square. It's perfectly fine for him not to make square, but I have my cavalry close, and if this cavalry holds long enough and ties this infantry in melee, this infantry is done. But Raps charges all of 3 cavalry units he had. Well, he still has 2 in the reserves, so yeah, this is full out on attack on this flank. All 6 cavalries are taking part in this. And let's see. 61 to 98, Raps has advantage. 64 to 94, I have the advantage in the old guard. But the cavalry are inside my ranks, not inside Raps' ranks. So this is better for Raps. This just goes as with the saying that the best attack is... the best defense is the attack. So yeah, Raps goes with this rule, and it secures him a really nice advantage. If he breaks my unit here, which is going to happen really soon, I see, because it can't make square right now, 1 charge and it's done, and then he can start to snowball this flank. How it's this matchup? It's really idle right now, so this is basically between these 2 units. This unit is done. As for cavalry, I think I have the advantage now. I have 1 unit here. Which one? I think this. So yeah, but I still have 2 cavalries here. I managed to save them. And Raps has no spare cavalry, so he has to push right now. He has infantry advantage. My old guard has to sit in square, because once it goes out of square, it's done. It will be killed by this cavalry. But this old guard isn't strong enough right now to kill this old guard instantly. And my cavalry somehow managed to save my old guard. So yeah, they run away with 54 men. Oh yeah, okay. I managed to take out his old guard. So yeah, we traded old guard for old guard for Swissfoot. But I managed to save 1 of my cavalry, so I have 1 cavalry advantage now. And well, the rest is, yeah, pretty much even. This flank is now closing in, and I can use my cavalry there. I think I have the advantage here. Let's see. 76 full, 83, 84. Yeah, it's really even. I have the light infantry here. Well, 20 minutes, not a lot. Let's see at this matchup of lights here. Yeah, it's really even, and the most important thing, this is 5v4. So if this is the only one exchange that will be going right now, this is really not optimal for me. So I have to move, and I can really move anywhere I want because I have the cavalry advantage. But I have to use it. Every second cost me because I am losing this matchup, because this is 5v4, and I have to really have to be fast, because Bart is winning here against Stavros. And as I said earlier, yeah, my accent is terrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm still Polish teenager, and I can't get rid of my accent yet. So, well, okay, this is a lot of happening here. But as I told you, Raps and Bart were the only ones that could give us a loss in this tournament, of course. But I won't tell you if we will win this battle or not, because suspense. Okay, I believe this unit just don't have ammunition. This has for certain, but this can be already be out of ammo. And this is close the stakes. What you have to bear in mind that the stakes eat up some of the bullets. So going in melee can be really effective, especially when I have the numbers advantage. If I have the numbers advantage and we just go in the firing exchange, this is just going. I'm just slowly going to win. So Raps tries to commit all his infantry in melee, but he fails basically, and I am chasing his general now. I have to be aware of his stakes here, so I have to be really careful. So I'm holding my calf on this side of the stakes, because once I cross the stakes here, his general can go back, and then I have to chase him around, and he can just run away. So I fire up a volley over the stakes, charge him now, and he's dead. So this basically secures me a win over him. Well, the win was secured a lot of once he charged here. I basically won the matchup at the very beginning. Then Raps tried to pull out a miracle, but I didn't let him. As I said in my previous video, once a good player establishes an advantage, he barely lets it go. And you have to pull out a massive outplay to change the things up, but yeah, Raps just failed to do it in this battle, and that leads to me snowballing even harder. But what's bad for me, for our team, is that Bart won over Stavros even harder than I won over Raps. So this... Wait, I'm sorry. My monitor has some problems and it just disconnected. So what I see is just black screen now. My monitor turned off. But Napoleon and OBS should work. Yeah, I see all is working, so okay. I'm sorry, this is my fault. Well, basically, it's not my fault because it was not me who broke my monitor, and it's barely working now. So I have to repair it soon. But yeah, this is basically I get to know that my monitor is broken just right now. I started to recording this, and my monitor broke just at the beginning of the recording, so I just stopped the recording and started it over once again. But when it happens just in the middle, when I'm doing such a good job, yeah, look at these close-ups. Who cares what's happening there? You can look at Old Guard dying. And Old Guard are Old Guards, 22 men, and they're still holding. The morale is really high. They're still calm. Now they are not. You see, they basically have to die to the last man before they run away. Same here. 6 men. Basically, how you know a good player is if your Old Guard runs when they have over 30 men, you are doing something wrong. So yeah, I set my sights on, yeah, this is, I'm basically going after Bart right now, and the enemy team has an advantage right now. So it shows that I am the red side and this is the blue side, but this wind meter, I believe it's called in English, is still like working for me. So he sees me as the blue and the enemy as the red. So they are the red for the wind meter, I am the blue. But for the minimap, it's the other way around. Basically, the blue are the attackers and the red are the defenders, always in the minimap. At least in the battle replays, not in the actual battle. But win matter is as it were as it were for you in the battle. Okay, so let's speed up. I won versus Raps, Bart won versus Stavros. So let's see. Well, we won't see his light infantry, but what he has: 73 Swiss, 72 Swiss, 81 Swiss, 47 Swiss, 90 Old Guard, 85 Old Guard, and 57 Old Guard. So he has all three of his Old Guards, and this is mine cavalry. So I have the cavalry advantage. Let's see at my infantry: 65, 82. I have 4 lights left. 5. Okay, so I have all my lights. 44 Swiss, 67 Old Guard, and 52 Swiss. So I have 2 Old Guards, right? But let's just sum up. I have 3 here and 2 here. So I have only 5 units of light infantry, while my opponent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he has a huge advantage in the line infantry, and as I said, line infantry in the late game is much more powerful than the light infantry. Well, actually, it really depends on the matchup and on the map, but in this case, the line infantry is really much more important. As for lights go, we can right now see 3 light infantries, but they are in much better health than mine. So this basically is equal, with slightly advantage for me. But what is most important, I have still 1 cavalry unit left. It's not the full strength, but it's enough. So yeah, let's speed up again. And Stavros didn't lose his general, so I have 2 generals right now, basically, for my army. So yeah, this will be really difficult. I can't send any of my infantries to defend my light infantry, but I don't really have to. The only threat for my light infantry is his general unit. That isn't really that powerful, of course, but yeah, he can take out like 3 or 4 even of the light units. But I said light units are the most important right now. And I have to spread out my light infantry like this because, yeah, Barturus has a huge advantage over me in this field. He can have 1 infantry advantage on both flanks. And he now switches up his formation, only a little though. Okay, so we are fighting, so let's put on normal speed. What can we hear on the voices? Okay, we should be able to now. Yeah, they're really silent. So I position my cavalry on the back of his forces. This is just a better way to do it, because I can. There's nothing stopping me from doing it. Just like it's stopping like the continuous line at the beginning of the battle, 2v2 battle. I can just put my cavalry behind my enemy. He won't just let me. Or he can just stop me with his own cavalry and having support of his infantry. Why I don't have? Yeah, so this is just basically yeah, this is basic strategy. I believe I don't have to explain this to you. So yeah, let's see. 44 Swiss foot versus 55 Old Guard. This is lost for me. 38 versus 32. This is equal. 90 Old Guard versus 67. Excuse me. And 46 versus 52. Yeah, Bartus has the advantage here. Does he have ammunition? Yeah, he has. Okay, this is just now the light skirmish here. And here I have 82 Old Guard, 65 Swiss, 72 Swiss, 81 Swiss, 85 Old Guard. Yeah, they have huge advantage, and this is really good placement because he can either send this in here or here, depending on where he has troubles. Yeah, he started to attack here when he's stronger. Well, he's stronger basically everywhere. So what I have to do, I have to pull out some miracle with my cavalry, and I will try to make this miracle on this flank, it seems. So what Bart does is just commit this one unit of infantry to stop my cavalry from charging from behind at the any unit that is fighting in front. Or this old guard has to be out of ammo, and it can make square, so this is an easy victim to discharge. So it's really fortunate for us. Well, maybe it's not fortunate because this old guard already did a lot of job. I'm sure it has a lot of kills, but there's no way to check it. Yeah, and my cavalry is in place. This strategy, while it's very good, it has one way to exploit it, because cavalry is basically faster, and I pulling this infantry towards this flank, and I can just run all the way here, and this infantry won't catch up with my cavalry. But we defeated his light infantry with this general unit. It's Stavros, I believe. Yeah, my general is here. My general has to be safe, because if my general dies, all my units are basically going to rout. If Stavros' general dies, well, nothing really happens. We just lose one unit. So yeah, this is what I'm doing here. He commits this unit to basically fill up the gap that his light infantry and old guard left. This general is chasing the old guard now, so it can't go back. It will come back if it would come back if this general wouldn't chase it. So yeah, the engage starts right now, and I believe, yeah, this unit has to be out of ammo because Bartu wouldn't charge it like like this. So he basically sacrifices the old guard for these units. So I focus his old guard, which is really worthless without ammo. It still delivers, provides the moral debuff. Well, it's really countered by my general and my old guard. And I catch Bart's general here. And I advance. Yeah, this is a misclick. Really bad misclick. But yeah, I'm attacking his general. Yeah, look at this battle. Yeah, close-ups. Guys, close-ups are most important. If we are doing close-ups, I can just avoid showing you that I suck at micro. Yeah, I really suck at micro, you see? It should be right-click on this unit, but they are just marching here. I am just noticing this. But yeah, close up, close up, close up. You don't see my micro mistakes this way. And look at this beautiful charge here we have. This is the French general. We'll see if he will survive this battle, or he can just get in fight with my chasseur. But yeah, he's just basically defended by his infantry. But then more of my cavalry is coming after him. They really try to get him, but my cavalry routes. Yeah, so this general will live, and this general run too. This is the old guard. I have no idea whose this old guard is. Yeah, it has to be mine. I just let you hear it. Zabiliśmy generała, panie, teraz muszą ulec. I'm sorry for the Polish, but this is just so epic. Get wrecked English, voiceover, staff advisor, I don't know. But the Polish one is, as my friend Athenian said from the, well, he changed his clans a lot. Well, it was still his clans, but he just changed the names. I think IKG was is the latest, but I am not sure. So yeah, he called this Polish announcer he's a little god, and yeah, I agree with him. He's awesome. And sadly, Napoleon is the last Total War game when we had Polish voiceover. But the English voiceover in Shogun 2 is perfect too. So yeah, we won this battle. You have no idea how I won this battle because I made a epic close-up on the general fight there. But basically, I used my cavalry perfectly. If not for this cavalry, Bartus had advantage in line infantry, really heavy. In line infantry, well, I had a small advantage, but it really didn't matter a lot. And this one unit of cavalry just changed everything. So yeah, this is how you use cavalry in these situations. Yeah, this is how good players basically use it. I'm not calling myself a super epic player, but I'm quite good in this battle. I think I showed this. Yeah, I'm stating a fact. And I won the entire tournament, so I have a right to call myself at least a good player. Okay, so this was the second and the last battle. We lost the second battle to these guys, and we lost it heavily. Just got wrecked. Just got run over by them, and yeah, there's nothing great to show. Just complete stomp. It wasn't epic at all. If anything, it was an epic embarrassment for me. But yeah. Anyway. Well, maybe I wasn't stumped, but Stavros got stumped by Raps. I was basically the only one who could counter Raps at them at that time. So yeah, I'm sorry for the sniffing right now, but I am really ill. So this is it for this battle replay, for this episode. I will see you in the next one. I have no idea when I'll publish the next one episode because I just ran out of time to make these episodes. But yeah, I still want to make at least 2, maybe more, but at least 2. 44 SUNTZU clan versus 666 clan, or less stress 6. I don't know. This is a French clan. I have no idea. I never learned French, and with my accent, French isn't for me. I was trying to learn Italian. So. Okay, so this is it. Stay tuned for the 666 versus SUNTZU 4v4 and epic Waterloo 4v4 scenario battle that we played on the Saturdays with Napoleon, our community nights. Yeah, stay tuned and see ya in the next episode. Basically, I really suck at saying goodbye. So goodbye.